I talk a lot about what businesses need from a technology standpoint and all the different tools and things that you could use. But today I just wanted to focus on 5 key things that every business should do to ensure that they're getting the most out of their technology and helping them grow and evolve and adapt to an ever-changing world. The first thing I'm going to focus on is branding. And you're going, why is branding important? Isn't that a little absurd? We've got better things and bigger things to worry about. But branding helps identify your content. It helps identify your systems, and it can actually give you a security edge by actually putting in logos and colors and other things to ensure that you know you're in the right system. So you're not being tricked by those nasty little hackers out there, because you can tell your team, if we don't see your logo, you're not in the right system. Don't add data, don't add your passwords and all that sort of stuff. So branding is actually a good thing. The other thing that happens with branding is it helps your clients identifying that it came from you. And there's lots of different techniques and tricks, etc., that we can put on branding. Like the video here, my little X, which is our logo, right? So my video, if it goes out, it's embedded in the video stream. But there's lots of other things. The next thing we should think about is usability, right? Usability. What are our clients going to be experiencing when they engage with our digital systems? What do our team experience? And what do our partners experience? How can we reduce the friction to make it a much easier and more enjoyable experience? Because if you make things too hard, then people will, like water, find the easiest path. If you make it too hard to save documents, they'll put it on their desktop. If you make it too hard to find things, they'll just make stuff up, right? So make it easy to be able to engage and work with your systems. The next one is related to this, and it's about integration, connecting data sources. If you've got multiple systems and none of them talk to each other, and let's say you've got a list of contacts, list of emails that you engage with, do yourself a favor and make sure that that is in sync across all of your systems, so that when you update it in one location, it's updated everywhere. So that there might be multiple sources of truth. There's nothing wrong with that, right? It becomes a little bit more complicated when it goes to the integration layer, but it helps ensure that the data that you see is as accurate as it's known at that time. Number 4, content and managing your content. This comes back in a little bit to security, about structuring that, but it's important to break this out into different context areas, etc. Right? Now, initially, it may be just you, so you'll just put it all in the one bucket. But as your business grows, you need to sort of think ahead and think of all the different departments, all the different teams, and all the different things that you want people to see and have access to, and those things you don't. And even when you're small, be very mindful of what you're collecting. Now, in 365, and I think even in Google, you get a huge amount of storage, right, for your business and all your files. That doesn't mean you should use it. Be mindful about what you're keeping, why you've got it, and where it goes. And put there's some structures, and there's more advanced ways of doing that. But tidy up your file systems, people. Tidy it up. Not only does it make it easier to find stuff, but it reduces your risk. All right, it reduces the impact of, oops, that data shouldn't have gone out there, and now we're front page of the Financial Review. Not a place you want to be. And the last thing is get help, right? Like in every part of your business, there is someone out there who can help you solve these problems. If you're trying to build your business and you're not sure how to do your pricing structures, how to structure your team, you go to a business coach. If you're looking for ways of how to generate leads and all that sort of stuff, you go to a marketing specialist. If you're trying to build out your website, there's people who can build a website for you. If you're trying to manage your productivity systems and your just common technology, you go to a technology specialist or a MSP or another service provider to solve that. You want to know anything about your taxes, you go to an accountant, right? So get help. Don't waste time Googling all this stuff. Find someone who can help you and guide you and solve that pain, because you might be Googling the wrong thing that sends you down the wrong path and gives you the wrong advice. Find someone you can trust and can look after you and your business.